Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the month of November for your forecast readings. I am Ari Nicole, and this channel is Midwest Medium. Each month, I put out different readings, and so if you don't see your star sign in this video, just look around on my page, and you will definitely find your star sign there. So the format is I just lay out 4 cards, and we talk about what your forecast is for the month at hand, and then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that way you can be updated next month on your readings. I would also like to pull some special attention to this month's sponsor, which is Those Blasted Things out of Laverne, Minnesota. They provided me today with this lovely citrine rock. Citrine is actually the stone for November. So be sure to stop down by their shop and check out their crystals and all their little fun little things that they have down there. I buy all of my crystals from Those Blasted Things. They are great to work with. Absolutely love them. So with that, we'll get on to the readings. So recently, I've been kind of encountering a lot of people saying like, oh, they want to manifest things and that they really want to make sure that they make a lot of money or that they get the job that they want. Things aren't working out so well. Why haven't the things that I've been wanting, is manifesting for me? And there was actually somebody who thought that they were getting signs from spirit that they should move on, basically quit their job. And then they just expected that the universe was going to just drop the new job into their lap without having a plan in place. And I've been seeing this progression for this individual for the last, couple of months. And I'd seen them, talk about wanting to leave their job, thinking that this is a sign from the universe because and only because that their job was shitty, that they were being treated awful by their boss, weren't getting paid what they deserved, and that was the universe's way of telling them that it's time to move on and that they should make that move now rather than later. And so it kind of really disturbed me because first of all, the really important thing to know is that the universe isn't magic. Like, yes, the universe is magical and the universe can do magical things, but things aren't going to happen for you at the snap of a finger. If I say I want a new and wonderful job, I visualize for myself a new and wonderful job right now. That doesn't mean that the universe is just going to plop a new job in my lap. That's not how it works. The universe takes your order and says, new job, right? Okay. Well, let's see here. Okay, well, let's put some wheels in motion and see what we can do. And so then over the next, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years. And you're going to have to stay at that current spot where you're at because there's a lesson to be learned. So you can't just rip out the rug underneath yourself and quit your job because it sucks and you think the universe is telling you it's time to move on. You actually need to stay there and suffer for a little bit until you can create your next opportunity. We hear all the time in the holistic community about how someone was, they started following, they created this practice where they're basically healing, I don't know, we'll say like crickets, right? Something goofy. So they started this whole, healing practice of healing crickets. And then, but they're also working a day job. And then eventually, the day job starts to suck more and more and more, but their cricket business starts to really pick up. So that's a sign from spirit that, yes, it's time to move on. It's time to cut your ties with your traditional job and move into your next job. And then that's when all the opportunities start coming along, which you get more clients, you get paid better for what you're doing. You can actually make a sustainable living off of it. We hear these stories constantly. If you haven't heard these stories before, look up stories on like manifestation, new job. You'll definitely hear a lot of success stories about this. But what I think a lot of people get very impatient about, because in our day and age, we're very used to, oh, I want food, I'm going to get food. Food's right here. We get things just so immediately that we forget that the universe doesn't work on our time. The universe works on its own time. And so when you put a request out to the universe and you say, I want a new job. I need a new job. This is why I need to move out of this job. The universe takes that in and says, okay, I will give that to you, but it's going to take some time. And so doing your crystal grids and doing your manifestation prayers and constantly asking for it reassures the universe that you want this new job. But what you can't do is like I said, rip the rug out from underneath yourself to basically strong arm the universe into forcing it to give you what you want. That's not how it works. If you do that, the universe is going to be like, ooh, sorry, I guess you're not ready for it. And they're going to put it on the back burner because you haven't learned the lesson. So the important thing is that yes, things are going to suck right now, but you need to suffer for a little while because there's a lesson to be learned. And it's only until you suffer and only until you've seen that lesson will the universe finally say like, oh, yes, they're ready. Here it is. Here's the thing that you asked for. You're ready for it. Thank you so much for being patient. And here is your reward. And that's essentially how manifestation really works in full circle. So if you have more questions about it, definitely hit me up on my Facebook page, send me a message, we can interact. I can help you figure out more manifestation things. But other than that, on to the readings. So, this reading is for Cancer for November 2018. That's not really like, I'm not saying that that's how your month is going to be, but that's how I feel right now. Let's see here. I love these cards. They're just so pretty. They got like just these beautiful like artwork on it and like the golden sides. Just really, I like shiny things, like glitter. So let's see. What are some things that you need to focus on for November 2018? Okay. Whoa. This is really interesting. Okay, so this month is definitely all about internal development versus external development, which that's really important to discern the two. Like it's really, it's one thing to be constantly working on yourself and trying to make yourself better on an external standpoint. You go to work every day, you're working on your projects, you're trying to be very passionate about everything that affects you on a personal basis. But this is more about the internal and internalizing the things that you need to work on mentally, spiritually. So if you take a look here, our first card that we have here is your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is what really connects you to the source, connects you to basically God, the universe, whatever basically your higher power. This crown chakra saying that you're going to be doing a lot of personal spiritual development, because your other cards here, it's transformation, it's destiny, it's solitude. So right now your guides are saying you need to spend some more time in either quiet prayer or meditation, and that's the solitude card, because this is going to help bring you that transformation that you've been looking for. Because I really don't feel like it's about what are the physical things that are going to come to me that's going to make me happy. It's what are the spiritual things that are going to come to me that's going to make me happy. Because once you can be happy with yourself on a personal internal level, everything else in the world does not matter. It doesn't matter what somebody says to you that bums you out. If they say something mean about you, who cares? Because you feel good enough about yourself on the inside. So that's all part of this transformation and the destiny card, because the destiny card is saying this is who you're destined to be. You're destined, everybody deserves self-love. Everybody deserves to have that self-worth, and you do too. And this month of November, this is what it's all about, is internalizing those things and working on that. If you need any further advice on how to do that, or you want to talk to me about that, just contact me on my Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/ArieNicoleMedium, and we can talk about it. I've had people contact me already just asking for more advice on how to develop spiritually, or if the things that they're experiencing is a part of a spiritual awakening. So that's how you can get a hold of me, and this is your reading for November 2018. Thanks, guys. Well, those are your readings for the month. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the latest videos that are coming out. And I want to say a special thanks to all of my sponsors, which is Those Blasted Things in Laverne, Minnesota, providing the lovely citrine stone here that you see today. Warwolf Productions, who helps put the videos together. And then also Last Stop Studios, who provides me with this amazing space. You see these colors back here? See how much work that is? It's a lot of work. Looks awesome. I love it. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next month. Bye.